Good evening. The Riders are holding their heads high, but their spirits are still low.
Hundreds of fans gathered at Mosaic Stadium to welcome the team home this afternoon. The speeches were short, the applause polite, but deep down everyone is still hurting from yesterday's Grey Cup loss. Dale Hunter reports.
I just wanted to say thanks for everyone for coming out. This is probably one of the most difficult things for us to do is to come up here after a tough loss like that.
It certainly isn't the ending the Saskatchewan Roughriders had envisioned. They arrived back in Regina, heads hung low, clearly stunned from their gut-wrenching Grey Cup loss.
I'm not doing all that well, really, to tell you the truth. It'll take me a while to bounce back.
It could take a while before anyone can bounce back. With no time left on the clock and the game won, the Riders were penalized for too many men on the field. Montreal was given a second chance at a field goal, and the Owls made no mistake. Saskatchewan would lose by a single point.
I'd be lying to say that we're not hurting right now. It's tough for us to look at each other, knowing from what we went through. You know, in the beginning of the season, a lot of people had us picked last in the division, and we had a lot of uncertainty coming into the season, and because of that, it fueled us and made us fight harder, and the character on this team is unbelievable, and I'm just hoping to God that they can keep everyone together so we can come back and finish what we started.
But if the players are hurting, the hundreds of people who turned out for the rally did their best to cheer them up. For these fans, the Riders have nothing to be ashamed of.
They played a hell of a good game, and they deserve all the support they can get, and that's what we're here for, to welcome them back and wish them better luck next year.
You know what? They played their hardest, and if they didn't win, so what? They won in our hearts.
We had a great season. It was a great year, and I'm so darn proud of them.
A pride shared by head coach Ken Miller, who appreciates every member of the 2009 team. But,
You know, I'd like to say that they're all mine, but they're not. They're yours.
And everyone is hoping they'll be back again to try it all again next year.
You know, I was always told that success is a journey, not a destination, and we're well on our way. So, you know, you better believe that we'll be back next year and the year after and the year after. We're here for the long run, and get used to seeing the green and white and Grey Cups every year.
Dale Hunter, CTV News, Regina.
At the legislature today, Premier Brad Wall acknowledged that an entire province is feeling the pain of the Rough Rider loss. He said it was more than just another game. However, the Premier said the Riders are in a great position for the future.
But here's the good news, Mr. Speaker. This is a new era in Rider football. Thanks to Jim Hobson, thanks to the coaches and the staff and the players, this team strives for excellence, Mr. Speaker. One play doesn't change that. One game doesn't change that. And on behalf of the province, we thank the Riders for a great season.
TSN enjoyed record ratings during last night's Grey Cup telecast. More than 14 million Canadians watched the game in whole or in part.